Hey guys, what's going on? It's Waseem here from Handsome Smiles, and thank you for joining me on another fragrance review. So today it's going to be a review of a modern classic. It's the fragrance called Amen from the house of Thierry Mugler. This fragrance was released in 1996 and is actually a flanker to the original fragrance called Angel, which was marketed towards women. So Amen, released in 1996, is classified as an Oriental Woody. The nose behind the scent, or the perfume, is Jacques Huclier. Now Jacques Huclier was the nose behind this, as well as the other flankers to come from this line as well. Just to name a few, there's been Pure Havana, Pure Malt, there's been Pure Coffee, Pure Wood, just to name a few, and he's been the nose behind all of these scents from the line. So let's just talk about what notes we have in this scent. So at the top you're going to get coriander, lavender, green, fruity and spicy notes. You're going to get mint and bergamot. The heart of the fragrance is patchouli, honey, jasmine, milk, caramel, lily of the valley and cedarwood. And the base of the fragrance is sandalwood, tonka bean, amber, patchouli, musk, benzoin, vanilla and coffee. So those were the notes of Amen from Thierry Mugler. As you can tell, a very extensive note list. But what did I really get on my skin, and what was my experiences with this fragrance? So for me, the opening, like many people, is incredibly harsh. I do get a very harsh opening to this scent, and a lot of people have mentioned that they get a tar-like quality. For me, the tar-like quality isn't massive in this scent, but I definitely do get it. It feels like someone's laying some tar outside. It's this. It feels like a steamy hot tar. Now, the opening few minutes with that hot tar sort of feel kind of reminds me of this film that I watched when I was younger. It's a film that came out in the 90s actually, called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And in that film, there's a main villain. He's an alien, and his name is Ivan Ooze. And he comes to Earth and he starts creating this this purpley oozy sort of thing. It's like this purpley oozy goo feel. Google search what I'm talking about, and it's this hot purpley gooey stuff that steams up and stuff like that. And it kind of reminds me, when I wear this, the opening few stages of that hot gooey purpley thing. It's this weird alien sort of thing, and it's purple, and kind of just reminds me, every time it reminds me of that when I wear Amen. Now thankfully, the first opening few minutes, the harshness that you get really subsides after a few minutes as the scent becomes sweeter due to the addition of the caramel note. As the fragrance develops into the heart, along with that caramel note, you get the very famous and signature patchouli of this scent. Now the signature patchouli note is present in all the flankers as well, and it's mainly in this original one where it's the star player. Along with the patchouli, you get introduced to the note of the milk in the heart of the fragrance as well. Now the addition of the milk, caramel and patchouli really help to calm down the harshness that you get in the opening few minutes or so. And the scent becomes this really warm, sweet, comforting scent. It becomes very, very pleasing. As I've said, the harshness and the weirdness that you get in the opening is completely gone by this stage. As the fragrance dries down, it starts becoming even more sweeter, even more comforting and even more warm. It becomes a true gourmand in the dry down with the addition of the vanilla. And along with that vanilla, you get some coffee as well. Now when I'm talking about the coffee that you get in the dry down of Amen, don't think of it as the drink coffee. It's not like an Americano or a latte. It's more of this dry roasted coffee beans. And along with these dry coffee beans, you also get very subtle, very slight hint of spices as well, to create a very warm, comforting, sweet scent. It's like a warm blanket to wear during the winter. So that's how it really smells like. In terms of performance, Amen is notoriously known as a winner when it comes to projection and longevity, and it was the same for me as well. In terms of longevity, I got beast mode. It was on my skin for 12 hours. And it just carried on going and going and going. In terms of projection, I would say it was more in the excellent range. I wouldn't say it was quite beast mode, but it was really pushing out on me. In terms of beast mode, I'd say, like, if I was to compare a fragrance, I'd say Tobacco Vanille is beast mode, and Amen is just a touch a little bit lower on that level. So I would say the projection is excellent. In terms of occasions, I think this one suits casual wear and definitely nights out. I think it's perfect for nighttime wear. And in terms of seasons, this one is brilliant for the winter. For me, I wouldn't wear it in any other season. I think when it's really cold out there, you want to be wearing Amen by Thierry Mugler. It's going to cut through the cold, it's going to project, it's going to be smelling good, and the warm, sweet sort of scent, very comforting scent that this has, is like a warm blanket for the cold days and the cold nights. So I think it's perfect for the winter. And in terms of final ratings, I think I'm going to give this scent a 4.5 out of 5. A very, very high score. It's definitely a modern classic. It's a very complex scent. It has a lot of character, especially for a designer fragrance. There's a lot of notes in there. It's an incredibly pleasing and complex fragrance. The only reason why I'm not giving it a perfect 5 out of 5 is because the first few minutes or so of the scent is overly harsh, and a lot of people are going to find the opening to be a little bit off-putting. But if you just wait around, once you get into the heart and the dry line, the scent becomes just absolutely gorgeous. It's also an excellent performer as well. Longevity and projection are excellent. So overall, this fragrance is a 4.5 out of 5. So guys, that's my review of Amen by Thierry Mugler. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have, please leave a comment below, and make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe as well. So until next time guys, see you later.